This is my happy face. I finally find a shampoo that I could wash my hair with and my scalp does not itch me. I should really say my scalp does not itch me anymore. All my life, my scalp has been itching me uncontrollably, and I finally find a shampoo that, you know, I could use and my scalp don't itch me anymore. HERBOO is a Jamaican-based product that was created by an NCU student called Javin, and this product has been out for years, and throughout the years I personally know that he has tried at least 2 formulations. So it's sorrel, peppermint, rosemary, lemongrass, coconut oil, jojoba oil, rosemary, olive oil, and on the bottle I think it has distilled water on the bottle. I'm wearing my hair in a plastic bag. I need to buy some plastic caps, but I've been wearing my hair in this plastic bag since Friday night. Now what I do is what the naturalistas are calling like a pre-poo. I've never done it before. Basically a pre-poo is when you spritz your hair with water. I prefer using warm water because I think it makes my hair absorb whatever products I'm using on it afterwards. And then with some oil, you just use that oil and you kind of saturate your hair strands with oil, and then you use your fingers to detangle your hair. It feels awesome. I believe it's something that I would like to continue on in the future. Apparently it's supposed to be less stressful on the hair washing process, and it's supposed to avoid your hair from being stripped. I'm gonna wash my hair with these twists. I have my hair in 10 twists. For those who follow me, you know I like wearing my hair in 10 twists. That's my signature part compartment for having my hair. And I'm going to turn on some warm water to wet my hair, and then I'm going to start applying the shampoo to show you guys what the shampoo looks like when it suds. The pump, sometimes it kind of works kind of funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Like the last time I used the bottle, it didn't work and I had to like screw the bottle off and pour it out, and now it's working. I don't know, it's kind of strange. And this is not the first bottle of HERBOO that has happened to, but I basically used 2 pumps. I started applying the shampoo already. I basically put 2 pumps and I would go through and just spread it out into every section. Whew. Oh my gosh. I will admit that just like the apple cider, whew, when I washed my hair with that apple cider water a while back, I will admit that this is very therapeutic. Like, my scalp sometimes itches me extremely, and when I wet my hair and add the HERBOO, man, it alleviates any itching. I have to give it that. It cools my scalp down. I gave HERBOO a 10 out of 10 for how awesome it makes my scalp feel during the washing process. Whew, man. I even feel it here. You're getting rid of that itch, and then you feel it leaving your chest. Like you get that, ooh. Now, not only is my hair dirty, I think I washed my hair like 2 weeks ago, but it's saturated with castor oil and some other essential oils. Now, the product works best if you do it 2 to 3 times. Even if you want to go 4 times, that's up to you. I think 4 times would just be overdoing it. I think 3 times is real good. The first time you don't really see much sud because of course you have a lot of buildup and oils in your hair. The second time you start to see the sud, and then the third time the suds really start to come out. So I'm gonna do the first rinse now. We're going in for our second wash, and it's not completely clear, but it kind of has a bit of murkiness to it. Like it gives it that natural feel. Look at that. I can even feel the sudding right now. I wish I had like a second overhand camera to show you the dirt that was being washed out. It wasn't much, but you could see that it's really working on cleansing my hair. The peppermint in this is making it difficult for me to keep my eyes open for the first try, or the first couple of tries. And you know what peppermint does, of course, it's going to get into your eye when you're rinsing. I feel readjusted now. I think I can open my eyes now. So this is how it's bubbling up now because my bottle is almost empty. See how that's sudding up a whole lot more now? Alright, so this is a close-up of my scalp. Let me just itch it there and show you my nail and clean out my nail. Just like a minute amount of residue came out, like nothing to write home about. I actually stretched it. I didn't use the amount that I would usually use, and that's because I'm on my last bottle. Now when the shampoo had just come out, I had purchased it, and at that time it did not have distilled water as a main ingredient. So initially I don't remember if it had all these ingredients, but I do remember the sorrel, the peppermint, I think the lemongrass for sure, when he first started making the product. No, it did not have distilled water, and when I used it at first, because of the oil, it made my hair very heavy, and I I didn't like it because it didn't sud and it didn't give me that cleansing feel that you're used to when you use a shampoo. My hair still felt as though it was heavy with dirt when I used it the first time, when it first came out. And I was even telling him, I don't really like it, it's not for me. And if you use heavy oils, there are just certain products that you cannot use to cleanse your hair because that heaviness of the oil is still in your head. So I used it that one time. I don't even remember what I did with the remainder of the product. But fast forward years into the future, I decided, you know what, maybe in the past I was like naive or ignorant as to how I should use certain natural hair products, and I was like, let me give it another try. So when I got the new bottle, and actually when I used it first, the bottle design was totally different. So with the new bottle design, when I got it and I saw that distilled water was in the ingredient, I actually went to Google to find out if distilled water can make shampoo sud. And I think someone said that it really gives it like that suds in action. So when I used it the second time, years come forward, I used it the second time, I realized that, it's the formulation is entirely different, and I fell in love instantly from something that I didn't like to something that I'm actually in love with. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like the shampoo does not allow my scalp to itch me. I sent the shampoo and I think the oil to my sister for Mother's Day or something to that sort, and she said that it didn't work for her and that it actually made her dandruff issue worse. No, honestly, my sister kind of uses products kind of differently. Like she would have her hair and it would need to be washed, and she would only let you wash like the edges and then leave the rest of the head. But that's not how you cleanse your hair. And if you use a product not by the product specifications, then it won't work for you as it should. So she said it didn't work for her. I didn't argue with her. I was like, okay. To me, I know my sister and I have a good feeling that she never used it the way that she should have. And as I demonstrated in the video, the more you wash your hair is the more it cleanses it, and it works better that way. On the front of the bottle, it says deep cleansing dual shampoo plus conditioner. It says it's good for eczema, dandruff, and hair growth. In terms of the hair growth, honestly, I didn't, maybe it's working for hair growth for me, but I think I'm doing my own sort of thing to get my hair to grow the way I need it to grow. I don't think the shampoo is in it. I could be wrong. And in terms of the dandruff and the eczema, I genuinely believe that I had some form of yeast overgrowth or eczema in my scalp or something, because ever since I was a little girl, I always had issue with an itchy scalp. Like I would use shampoos for dandruff, I would use different types of products, and some products are not too bad, some products make it worse, so this really does work for me. the way I'm wearing my hair now, I am into maybe the third week or going into the fourth week without washing my hair. And in the past, it was impossible for me to do this. I could not go like a week or maybe 5 days without wanting to wash my hair or washing my hair and then feeling that burning itch that just causes you to want to wash your hair all over again. So I really can testify that this shampoo works, and I'll continue buying it. Maybe I'll switch to another product, I don't know, but for now I'll use it, and especially because it's Jamaican and it's local, and you know you're supporting the local manufacturers, and he even grows the sorrel and whatever else he uses on the island, and you know it's creating an employment. So I really wouldn't switch from this to go and use something like that's American based or North American based, because you're supporting local all over. I live in North America right now. Okay, it also says made with organic ingredients, no sulfates, no parabens. I want to talk about hair loss. I the hair loss thing is kind of 50-50. I honestly right now I'm not losing as much hair as I was losing before, but before that I was kind of styling my hair differently, so I'm not really sure about the hair loss part. So I really don't want to vouch for the fact that it helps with hair loss or that it helps with hair growth, but I really can vouch for the fact that it does alleviate or take away itching completely. Use it as directed. Don't do like my sister. I have a good feeling so my sister never used the product the way that she was supposed to. But if she said it doesn't work for her, it doesn't work for her. And that's another thing. Not because a product works for you, it means that it's going to work for someone else. In terms of purchasing, it's not on Amazon just yet, and I don't think it's on eBay, but you have to buy it directly from the island. So HERBOO, they have like their website going on, and it's like $10 to ship. So I would recommend that if you can afford it, you buy like maybe 3, 4, 5 bottles all at once so that you could pay just that one $10 shipping. I did though, the first time when I purchased it, I did buy one bottle just to try it and see if it really works with itching, and that was the second time when I was trying it, and I was like, yes, I could go and I could buy 3 bottles. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.